We headed back to the mission for lunch and a siesta. But for Angret and Christina, it was time to stretch.
I couldn't do what they do every day. I mean, I tried to do as much as I could, but even I had to take a break a little bit, and they just kept going like all day, so it was amazing.
Back to work.
Fun, fun.
Of course, Christina was invited to a dance later that evening, but she told us we were all going.
I kind of invited us all because there was Felix, which is the son of the lady at the hotel. We saw him outside the internet cafe, and he's like, oh, you know, I came because there's gonna be a party tonight. He's like, you know, because he hasn't been here in a while. And I'm like, oh, really? And he was telling me about it, and I was like, so you're gonna invite us all, right? You know, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, I'll have the professors come, and so we're all invited now.
Some tasks are so great that they need to be done by more than one person. I vowed to keep this in mind for our upcoming scythe competition.
Good job.
The Guatemalans taught us how to work with machetes. We carved spoons and other objects. Some of us were sanding, a great background sound for conversation.
Hey, I'm fast. I just got here and I did this.
Wood machete. That would be my favorite moment. Yeah. I never worked with wood like that, you know, making a machete with another machete. It was interesting and hard work.
One of the best ways to learn languages is to learn songs. Like songs. That's how I learn like a lot. Like I get the meaning of words like in songs. I don't know. It works for me because I love singing Italian songs.
Don Toribio asked me if I worked with a machete before, so my machete work might run through my blood. I don't know. I know what those pasamas.
Finally, we were done, and we decided to get some rest. But the Guatemalan kids challenged us to a game of soccer. The Guatemalans definitely work hard, and they play hard too. I can't remember who won, but we all got a second wind. That was really fun, and it connected on a level that it connected me to them on a level that I would never have ever made without it.
¿Te podemos tomar video? ¿Te podemos tomar video?
Heading home, a little boy asked me to help fly his kite.
Mi padre.
I was beginning to feel like I was part of the life here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yes, sí. 3, 2, 1. Corre.
Like I'm feeling more free, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but more like you don't have to worry about time, or like sometimes I forget what day it is and stuff like that. You just feel more relaxed, I guess, would be the right word.
The reason why I would assume the tourists would receive the higher price is I don't foresee any regulation on these sellers. Back at the mission, the professors decided to call a meeting to give us our fieldwork assignments. Some of us got shopping assignments to study prices for tourists, but all we could think about was heading to the dance club. Oh, and the dance that night? We had a great time, but what happens in Guatemala stays here.